Just one time. Just one more time. I will start tomorrow. Why do I feel so bad? I can't do this. I'm way too tired. How many times did you feel like this? How many times did you give up? I want you to understand that this is completely normal. Most men that you see on the street, you see on the television, you see anywhere, face these problems on a daily basis. Everybody is fighting porn addiction, masturbation addiction, sex addiction, even prostitute addiction. This is normal. We are human beings, we have to face problems and rise above them. If you follow this video, you're going to see that this is not as hard as you make it. And if you follow these simple rules, you're going to get out of this problem and really become the best version that you can possibly be. Bringing us to rule 1. Understand why you're doing it. Most people enter a movement just because a lot of people are doing it. And now it's a very big trend to just, hey, use the nofap, don't masturbate, don't use porn, don't do this, don't do that. And nobody actually understands why they are doing it. You have to actually find a reason for yourself. Not because what everybody else says, not because they say it's good for you, but because you know it's good for you. And be 100% direct. You have to really know the reason why you're doing this. Do not give bullshit answers just because they make more sense. If it sounds stupid like I want to get more girls, for you is the best reason that you have to fight this addiction. It's going to get hard, and if every time it gets hard you know the reason why you're fighting this addiction, it gets a lot easier. Now let's go to rule 2. Be ready to fight. Things are not going to be easy. You're going to have to fight your body most of the time. There are going to be some great days and there are going to be some awful days. But you have to be prepared for the awful days. Why? Because this is war. Your body is always going to target you when you are vulnerable. When you feel weak, in the bad days, when you're going to sleep, when you are at your weakest point is when your body is going to start to say, hey, what about this? Hey, what about you do this addiction? And all these thoughts, all these emotions, all these things are going to attack you when you feel vulnerable. So you have to be ready to fight it. Be ready to stand up. This is not an easy fight. This is not an easy battle. This is not an easy war. But you have to be able to get out of your comfort zone. And when your body wants it, you say, no, I'm going to use your energy for something else. Your body will give you energy to do the addiction. Only thing you can do is use that energy to do something else. Go for a run, go training, go do something productive, but convince yourself that you need to do it. Time for rule 3. Don't make it harder than it already is. This is a fight that not many people can succeed in. So instead of making it harder, make it easier. But how do you do this? Don't put yourself in situations where you're going to feel weak. Do not follow people that post sexual content. Do not have OnlyFans. Do not go to Pornhub, X videos. Do not see videos that have a lot of sexualization. Because in a moment of weakness, you might fail. And you don't want to throw it all out because of one picture or one video. You want to succeed and you want to fight this addiction. Because if you're doing it for 90 days and you fail one time, you're not at 90 days anymore or 89, you're actually at 0. And for last, rule 4. Less isn't failure. The people online, they always say, if you fail one time, it's over, you have to start from the beginning. And they never see it as improvement. They always see it as failure. But that's the wrong idea. Because if you do it once a week, it's a lot better than if you do it once a day. And if you do it once a month, it's a lot better than if you do it once a week. It's not failure every time you do it, you have to see it as an obstacle. Next time you try to go longer. Let's say that you're going for an exam and you want to have the 100%. Now if you go and you get 70%, is that a failure? No, it's not what you wanted it, but it's not a failure. Next time you try for the 90. Next time you try for the 100. And you're going to get better and better and better. Now that doesn't mean that it's all failure, it's actually improvement. You're improving until you get to the place you want. And if you follow these rules, I guarantee you'll have a life worth living. A life where you can smile and focus on your future. Even though there might be challenges, you'll be ready to face them. And remember, your best life is yet to come.